In this video, I will demonstrate building a very basic HTML5 web page from scratch. Open your editor, I'm using brackets, and ensure it is working in the htdocs folder. This is where you should build and test all aspects of your website. Begin by creating a new file. Name the new file index.html. Follow the web naming rules and make everything lowercase, and save it to the htdocs folder. This file should not be saved to a subfolder. By default, the file is empty. We will add the basic page components to the page in the order that they would normally appear, from top to bottom. Begin on line 1 by typing less than, exclamation point, doctype space, HTML greater than. While the capitalization of the word doctype is not required, it is convention, and so we will do it this way. This is known as the doctype declaration. It tells the browser that the HTML markup of this page is HTML version 5. On the next line, type greater than HTML less than greater than / HTML less than. Some editors will help you by typing or offering to type some or all of the code based on what you start typing. Watch for the code completion options that may appear on your screen, and type either a tab or return to let the tool assist you with typing the code. The HTML element is known as the root or the parent element because it surrounds every other HTML element in the page. Its opening tag should be the first thing following the doctype declaration. Its closing tag should be the last piece of HTML on the page. The root element has two children, head and body. They are the only children that HTML can have. They must also appear in that order. Below the HTML opening tag, type less than, head, greater than, less than, / head, greater than. Then create two empty lines between the opening and closing tags. The head element is where we provide information to the browser about the page and how it should be built. Next, you will add two children to the head element. On the line below the opening head tag, type less than meta space charset, the equal sign, quote, UTF, all caps, -8, close quote, greater than. This element tells the browser which set of human-readable characters to use to build the page. As with the doctype declaration, UTF can be capitalized or lowercase, but convention usually involves it being capitals, so we will follow convention. Notice that the meta element does not have a closing tag. That's because it is known as a void element. Below the meta element, add a new element by typing less than, title, greater than, less than, / title, greater than. Between the opening and closing title tags is where you provide a short, meaning less than 55 character, description of the content of the web page. Always do this. Don't just use a brand word meaning the name of your website. Make it meaningful to the actual content to increase your search engine optimization results. For now, add something like homepage, followed by a vertical slash, followed by your actual domain name. Make sure that you use your domain name as the last thing within the title element. Pause the video and look at the video screen and compare it to what you have typed. Make sure that they look similar. When ready, start the video again. Below the closing head tag, add a new element by typing less than, body greater than, less than / body greater than. The body element is where all of the content of the page is written. If it is meant to be seen by the site visitor, the content has to be in the body element. Create an empty line or two within the body element. On the first empty line, add an H1 element by typing less than H1 greater than less than / H1 greater than. Within it, add the same keyword as you placed in the beginning of the title element, such as homepage. The H1 element is known as a level 1 heading. In short, it is the most important heading or label on the page. It announces the purpose and primary content of the page. Below the H1, type a paragraph by typing less than P greater than less than / P greater than. Within the paragraph, type some text that explains what your site is going to do. This is a temporary statement and you can change it at any time. For now, we just want some text inside of the paragraph. Save the page. As you did earlier, pause the video and compare what is in the video to what you have written. They should look similar. Restart the video when you are done. Finally, we will test to see that things are working as expected. If you are using Brackets, the text editor, it has a built-in web server for testing web pages. We will use it to make sure our page is working. Click the Live Preview button, which appears like a lightning bolt, in the top right corner of the window. The default browser should open and display your page. Does it look right? Did it work? If so, we are done, and in the next video we will add more structure to the page.